Thanks, everyone, for joining us. Please raise your hands if you have questions. Brian Heyman.
Rashonda, I have two questions for you. First, I guess the obvious one, how big of a challenge is this to make this playoff push without Sammy for at least 4 games, probably? And the second one is, how have you seen Didi improve from the beginning of the year to now?
So to answer your first question, how challenging making a push off without Sammy? Well, one is challenging without having a team. You really can't think about the playoffs without thinking about the next game. So that's our main focus, is not even push off, is just getting better each and every day and just pushing the next game. But of course, Sammy's like averaging more like 13 points. Now the next player have to start. That's why it's always ready. And secondly, I'm so proud of Didi. She worked really hard. Always in the gym. I used to make fun of her because I was telling her layups. That's it. So the fact that she's finally like going hard, being aggressive to the basket, like, okay, I see you now. So I'm really proud of Didi, what she's been playing.
Thank you.
Jackie Powell.
Hello, thanks so much for being here. So for Rashonda first, so I saw on social media that you all got to hang out with some of the Liberty legends. Teaspoon is someone that you worked with when you were with New York in 2019. So I'm curious if you could take us through what was so special about spending time with her again, and what type of advice and confidence did she give you guys about finishing these final games up strong?
Wow. I think Teaspoon's name speaks for itself. Speaks for itself, but it was just an honor to be in their presence. But not only that, they paid it for us. So we can be able to say we rock with them. Well, but it was really good just hearing great stories from them about the things that they accomplished and that they went through, and when their team was struggling, how to get overcome the challenge. So it was just great to get experience. Get advice from experience. So it was
great. And so, Nay, I'm, coming off the loss against LA, Walt talked about how you all were maybe struggling to trust each other during that game. So how exactly in these past few days did you all sort of take a step back and reflect on and remember the chemistry that this group has, built during the entire season?
We just remember come together in moments, it's always going to be adversity during the game. So really just sticking on focusing on ourselves. And I think.
Right. And also another one for, I guess, whoever would like to answer this one, I looked at some of the stats from after the break, and I saw that defensively is sort of where you all are struggling a little bit. How has that been the focus as you prepare for this 2-game set against the Mercury?
I would definitely have to, although we have a young team, we're very capable of doing a lot of things. But we just have to and just be focused on our scout and focus on, we know that everybody's professional today. Everybody's good. But it's all about how we want to compete consistently and not have it.
Great. Thank you both. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Ms. Jack.
Anytime.
Jeff Magliochetti.
Hello, Rashonda. Hello, Nay. Welcome back to both of you. Good to see you guys. My question for you guys is it's for whoever's comfortable answering it. You guys are in an interesting spot where you're looking to foster development for the future, yet trying to make a playoff push at the same time. So how do you handle that balancing act, and how is it different from, say, going for a straight on playoff push or going through a straight up rebuild? How do you balance developing for the future and making a playoff push in the present?
Well, like I said previously, how to balance it is just looking at the game that's in front of us and just getting better. Getting better than the game before that. If we lack in something, let's try and that's one thing about the WNBA. We have games back to back, so we can be able to get better and show what we do. So hopefully tonight we can show how we've been working on our team effort and being together tonight. And then we'll think about the playoff push when that time comes. But right now, our focus is
And my other question is, you're going to face a major challenge from Phoenix this week. You play them on Wednesday, you play them Friday at home. How have they improved since you got a chance to look at the game film? How have they improved or changed entirely since that first meeting back in, I believe, June?
well, I'll definitely have to say, starting with I think that's a big improvement, a big change. Like, not only that, they got about what 2 wins, they got three liquidated. So of course that's a big change, but now that everybody's healthy, so now they look like so.
Appreciate your time and insight, both of you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Miles?
Hi, Rashonda. Hi, Nate. To follow up on that a little bit, Rashonda, does your routine ever change depending on a matchup? Like, for instance, tonight against Brittany Griner, what might you do in anticipation of her size and physicality?
Well, one, I'm gonna try to set the screen. I feel like it's really important for my team to have me on the floor and doing the best for Shana Gray, and that's just being aggressive, working hard, and competing. And I just feel like when I'm not on the floor and when I'm in foul trouble, that hurts my team. So my job is to try to play smart tonight so I can be able to fulfill that requirement.
Great, thank you. And Nate, last year as a rookie, at this point of the season, the team was focused more on development. But now that you're battling for a playoff spot, how, if at all, has that focus shifted, if not in preparation, but even in just the scoreboard watching on off nights or something like that?
Sorry, can you repeat that?
Sure. Last year as a rookie, at this point in the season, you guys were out of it. So you were focused on development and just how to best improve. How has that changed to this year where you're fighting for a playoff spot and you might be watching the standings or something like that?
You know, I still think we do have like a really focus on development. I think every day we try to get better. So that still continues, but yeah, there is a focus on trying to push for the playoffs, but also taking it day by day.
Thanks so much. Good luck to you both tonight.
Thank you.
Last question, Joe.
Hello, hi. I just want to know what sneakers will you guys be wearing tonight?
So I'm a big fan of Kyrie. I felt like outside of the 5 series, the 7 series has been my favorite. So I will be rocking Silk Gray Ratchet Series 7.
I'm sorry, that was pretty broken out. Is that Kyrie 7, you said?
Yeah, I'll be rocking a pair of Kyrie 7.
Okay, I do have one follow-up question. Consider what happened between Dee and Skylar Diggins-Smith. Do you guys anticipate anything happening tonight?
I'm sorry, I don't know what you're talking about.
There was a reaction over the social media.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. It's a lot of stuff going on.
Okay.
So we really don't pay attention to that stuff.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks, Rashonda. Thanks, Nate. Thanks, everyone, for joining.